Hot Toys just announced the Iron Man Mark XLII 2.0 from Iron Man 3 Deluxe version. We're going to talk about it. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel, How You Figure. I'm Justin, and in today's video, this is what we're talking about. I mean, we are talking about yet another announcement from Hot Toys, another Iron Man. Your mileage may vary on that as well. I don't have the Iron Man 3 suit. I don't have this figure yet, but I can just tell you from the get-go, the head sculpt looks phenomenal. But before we get any further, you guys, if you wouldn't mind giving this video a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. Consider subscribing if you like this type of content. I think you're going to like it around here. So let's jump into this, man. So we can already see the deluxe version here. We got this piece right here where it's like the damaged arm piece here. We got the battle damage on the Iron Man 3 suit. The head sculpt is what stands out to me. The base looks amazing. So this is a great base. I've noticed they've been going this route with the Iron Man bases here, the circular base. I really like that a lot. I think that's a great base, one that I am excited about. And it seems like more and more like Hot Toys is going this route with some of their bases, like the circular base. Interchangeable armor showcasing different stages of battle damages, which I really like. I mean, I really do like that. I am not the biggest fan of the 42 suit. I don't know if it's the colorway or what, but this is not one of my favorite suits. Iron Man 3 is not one of my favorites, to be honest with you. But I still want to look at this photo because the figure still looks great. And I don't want to judge it based on my view of the movie and more of what the figure looks like. So far the figure looks great. Iron Man does run into this interesting thing for me where we're getting so many of them. And I know this is a 2.0 and it's die cast and all that. And if you're collecting Iron Man, you're getting this one. But for me, and here's the new head sculpt. The head sculpts just keep getting better and better. This looks very similar to me to the suit up version head sculpt. Just kind of the same stuff. So you get the sculpted hair here. You get the aging on the line. You get just the battle damage face, like the different bruising and stuff like that. The different cuts on the face, the blood paint apps, the skin paint apps. Even the cut on the lip there is really, really good work. From Hot Toys. So again, man, this head sculpt looks really, really good. The sculpted hair I think looks good, but I don't know, there's just something about it that just feels, I don't know, I really don't know how to describe it. It feels a little, I don't want to say off because it's probably accurate, but I don't know, I'm just not as crazy about the hair sculpt as I have been with some other Iron Man figures. This is really cool. So this is the special edition exclusive. Looks like you got this suit that kind of stands and it kind of opens up the helmeted piece here. So that's a really cool thing if you're interested in getting this figure, that there is this special edition piece right here. So this is a really cool version here. Again, this base, I think so far for me, the base has been the highlight. I mean, I think this base is really, really good. I think that head sculpt is really good. That you can see all the different battle damage pieces. Right here, you can kind of see it again. Like this is kind of the look I would look for me if I was to get this figure, is the battle damaged look, the kind of the battle damaged arm here. I really like that version of the character. I just think that looks really, really good. Again, a lot of Iron Man 3 is him outside of the suit. So I think that if you were going to have an Iron Man 3 figure, I think it makes sense to have him out of the suit, or at least kind of half and half like this, because a lot of the movie he spends like this, you know, or outside of it completely. This is a good photo. So again, the battle damage pieces are phenomenal. They did a great job here. They do a great job. If you look at this left arm, it's almost like, if you remember in the movie, they're, the villains and stuff, they got like that you know, again, if I misspeak, I'm sorry, but that lava or whatever it is that they can like burn stuff. And you can kind of see that. They do a good job of showing that kind of damage. It's not just like bumps and bruises, it's like actual like burn, like melting damage there. Really cool, kind of reminiscent of like if you got like a battle damage like Terminator figure or something. Kind of has that type of damage to it, which I really like to see. Again, you're kind of seeing more of the same here. Again, with those rolling eyeballs, the head sculpt really looks solid. Again, just not my favorite version of the character, not my favorite movie in the Iron Man universe. But this, you know, and again, this suit's just one of my least favorite suits that they've had personally. But it still looks really good. I mean, if you like the suit, and there's stuff to like about it, but if you like the suit and the colorway, this is the best image we've got so far, by the way. This looks great. If you like the suit, great. And I know how it is with Iron Man. I know that a lot of people were, you know, with this 2.0, you're just going to be, there's just so many Iron Mans coming out. There's so many 2.0s coming out. But I know a lot of people probably love this suit, and that's what's cool about collecting, is you kind of have different opinions on different stuff. So even though this one is probably not for me, it still looks great. I still think this is an Iron Man figure. It looks great. Even though we get so many of these, doesn't mean they're not great. I mean, they keep going back to this because it sells really well, and they're brilliant. I mean, these are brilliant, brilliant pieces. And this photo right here is great. This is probably how I would have it displayed if I was to get this figure, which I don't plan on getting it. But once people start getting it in hand, I get jealous. You know, the FOMO gets to me, man, so we'll see. But I can just say right now, as of right now, I don't plan on picking this one up or pre-ordering it. But, man, it looks really good. The hair is just, I don't know what it is about that hair up there that just makes me, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the hairline, the way the hair looks like it should be flowing, but it's just, you know, it's like heavily gelled or something. I don't know. There's just something about it, but this is a great photo right here. This is great. So this is another great option. Charging it up with this battery here, that's really, really good work. Something like this I think is appealing to people. Again, the circular base, I don't know how people feel about that. Let me know in the description below what you feel about it. I personally like it. Got some different poses here which look really good. I mean, it's Iron Man, you guys. It's great work. It's some, I mean, Hot Toy, you could argue this is like Hot Toys' bread and butter. Like it's the best stuff they put out. It's just great stuff, great engineering, just great product. And yeah, dude, the sculpt looks phenomenal. It does look just the sculpt, it looks very similar to that suit up version. And maybe the suit up version's hair is the same. I need to go look back at it, but there's just some, I don't know. I'm being maybe too hard on it, but there's just something about that hair. But yeah, I mean, you can see the performance in the eyes. You can see the different looks here. Just again, that battle cut on the lip is really good. And here we go. We got inner mechanical details with light up function. Looks really, really good. And you can kind of see the difference here with the original version. Again, you're getting this die cast. You can kind of see the proportions. You can kind of see the height of it. You know, it looks better. Again, man, with Iron Man, it's just, you know, we're gonna get these, and if you're getting the 2.0 line, it's just tough not to pick these up if you're somebody who collects Iron Man. But for me, this is it's still a solid release. So just because it's not for me, just because it's not I don't really care for the suit, doesn't mean it's not a great release. So look at everything you get with this release. I'll minimize myself just a little bit here. So for the deluxe version, you get the interchangeable right arm with hands. So that is worth getting it for me just for that. And then you got the heavy damaged armors and the LED light up figure base. So that base is a deluxe version exclusive. This is absolutely worth getting the deluxe version, in my opinion. Absolutely. You see all the different stuff you get with it, the battle damage pieces, the separate rolling eyeballs, the different accessories, the battery accessory. You got a couple of hands, not a ton of hands on this one, but I do think if you get that deluxe, you're going to be happy with it with that interchangeable arm. I really like that. That's reminiscent of that interchangeable arm that comes with that other Iron Man figure where he's like kind of suiting up for the first time. So let's just make sure we're not missing anything. And here's a special edition. I'm glad I went one more. So the helmet with the detailed interior structure. So it looks like you're going to get 3 different versions of this, the deluxe version, and then the deluxe version with the special edition exclusive. And yeah, that just looks really, really good. So we're going to go and look at to make sure this isn't limited or anything like that. I don't think it is because it's not artisan, but just real quick, it says the deluxe version provides extra display option by including interchangeable heavy damage right arm with armors, mechanical details revealed, as well as multiple pieces of heavily battle damaged armors. A special edition available in selected markets will include an Iron Man helmet as bonus accessory. So you can kind of see that there. And yeah, I just think it, you know, again, so my hype level for this is about I'd say it's about a 7 out of 10. I mean, the reason I say 7 is because I guess for me it's like a 6 out of 10. So for me it's a 6 out of 10 just because I don't plan on picking this up. The announcement itself, I think this is a great announcement. I think that like this figure looks phenomenal. I think it looks great. It's just not for me. So my hype level's a little lower, but I definitely think Iron Man collectors are going to be happy with this one. Or maybe they're not going to be. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you already have this figure, what your thoughts are on the 2.0s. I know for collectors coming into the space, this is exciting to pick this up. I don't feel the need to have every Iron Man figure personally. I have the Mark III. I'm picking up the suit up version. I'm debating if I'm going to get the gantry, but For me, I get the appeal of having the Hall of Armor and the different Iron Man. So for a lot of people, this is a must-have. But I would say my hype level is about a 6 out of 10 for it, just because I wasn't a huge fan of Iron Man 3, and I'm not a huge fan of this suit. If I was to ever get this figure, I would definitely get the Deluxe, and I would definitely display it with the interchangeable right arm. That's just how I would probably present it. But the Deluxe version is the way to go, in my opinion. And obviously, if it doesn't cost you any extra, try to go for that special edition exclusive piece as well. Let me know in the comments below if you were picking up this Iron Man Mark 42 2.0. I'd love to hear what you have to say about it. Let me know if you're an Iron Man collector or what your favorite Iron Man suit is. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Thank y'all so much for watching. Oh, real quick, if you wouldn't mind, give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. That would be awesome. And as always, thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.